And there it is. Hi there. I got the microphone. Ooh, I moved the camera from there to there. Just a little different angle. You know, George is doing different angles. It's still George and I's channel, but George is now being transformed. He's getting comfortable making videos. I'm going to tell you, I think by the end of the year, there could be like 500 George Flutis slaying Zeppelin videos. We need to get the subscribers up over there. Tell your friends about it. Please, we're going to do a subscribe-a-thon. But please, just tell your friends. Say, hey, listen, you know, there's this guy, George, or even Terry on my Bonzolium channel. All you got to do when you're signed in is just hit subscribe. It's that easy. See, we got to get the subscribers up. See, then we get clout, which means we might be able to rent out the garden and have a big, imagine if we had a big Zeppelin fest, man. We talk to people about that all the time. You know, like Daryl and all these folks I talk to, you know, it's terrific. So here we are, the Drum Kit, here in Bonzolium Studios, USA. By the way, if somebody at Vic Firth could call me back, because I did send them something about I have ideas about sticks, and I just don't know why they don't call me back. I think we could sell some. I don't know. I tried Peisty over the past almost 30 years. I've called Zildjian, talked to the folks at Ludwig. I'm just the redheaded stepchild. No offense against redheaded stepchild. So here I am. Here's my delicious. Listen to these cymbals. You know what? Let's get that off. Let's make sure this is up to bottom quality. So, Bonzology's up and running. It's great. We're going to make another video coming up. Another thing, too, you got to remember in Led Zeppelinburg, there's not a whole lot of songs that you can legally cover. Okay, they're very Warner Chappell or Chappelle. David Chappelle. Warner Chappell. But it's kind of like... it would just be nice if you could cover the songs. Do you know what I mean? But the neat thing is, and George does this, is the concept of playing along on our end. Okay, or his end, or to the studio recording, where some person, maybe in a country, where there's some, you ever notice sometimes you will see some Zeppelin stuff out there. And I think they're in a country in YouTubeville where they can like do it. Maybe if they want to then overlay the music to George and my videos, it might work. So then they'd post the video where you'd see, you wouldn't even maybe see us, but you'd just hear it. You know what I mean? So, what else is new? Everything else is good. I got my 16-inch amber. I got a shell. I bought a shell from RCI Vistalite. Okay, I just figured it would be the easiest. So that's actually a real text. I bought a shell from Romano Catone at RCI Vistalite that I'm going to outfit. I obviously have a bunch of hardware here, so I'm going to get that up and running. And this is my 10x14 RCI Vistalite 12 lug or 6 top and bottom tom. Anyway, I did want to give him a little bit of a plug. Although I did pay for that shell. So let's see what else is going on. Well, I was talking about Zeppelin tunes. But the neat thing is that a lot of the, at least for a while, the companion discs are eligible to be played as covers. I'm going to look into maybe more of those. But I think I've decided to start my own band again. I should say, I've been in numerous bands over the years, but I think I'm going to start like the Terry Keating Experience. I'm going to perm my hair. Be like Eric Clapton and Mitch Mitchell and Noel Redding from like Like, I'm really not going to do that, but it would be kind of cool. So, I did post a video yesterday of a picture of me from 1999 playing in Chicago with the band I was in, with my mullet behind my Premier kit. It was really, really neat. But anyway, so I'm back behind the Ludwigs. I did want to talk about this symbol I did put up is one of those Monoprice symbols that was available like on Amazon and from Monoprice. They actually didn't call it a ride model. It just says on the symbol, there's an M, apparently for Monoprice, right? And it says Pro Audio Series 608, 602. And surprisingly, they're good symbols. Remember, these are B20 alloy. Again, this goes back to my argument to cymbal companies, the established cymbal companies, which I've tried to give my advice to about maybe trying to stay ahead of the competitive game, okay? That's the only place where I'm coming from with that. But it's very, like, trashy. Of course, I can't play jazz to save my life. But what I might do is just when George comes over, is we'll have him sort of play on it, like in his actual jazzy kind of stuff, and it'll sound really, really nifty. Maybe he'll bring over like 7As and be like, maybe he'll do like a bebop. Like I've been trying to get this, like that thing that robot, what's his name? In that video, there's a video where he has, and a lot of people can do this now, like run-of-the-mill people you see on YouTube. They're able to get 3 strokes, like it's nothing. But what is that guy? I just can't do it. I get kind of close, but it's something that's got to be a lot easier than you think it is. Like, you're just kind of like, oh, that's what it is. So maybe I'll sit down with Jorge and he'll hook me up with that. Anyway, that's the Monoprice. Here's my multi-giant beat, Paiste 20-inch. And then my Zildjian S series, which is B12 alloy, which almost sounds identical. So again, I would advise some product advisement. I'm going to make this a product advisement video. The reason why I suggest these videos, I don't want any money. If you want to send some my way, that's fine and dandy. I mean, at some point I'm going to need a gig again. But Paiste should, and I actually said this from the beginning when these giant beats were first reissued in 2005, which is now 13 years ago, if you can believe it. This is the multi, okay? So in 20-inchville, this one's 1,818 grams, okay? Now, if I remember Bob, in original giant beat, Paiste giant beat Speckville, I've talked about this, that the variation in weights in original giant beats from 67, 69 to the mid-late 70s, believe it or not, they were I think Bob said he saw a 1977 giant beat. Well, I mean, and they were black labeled. The original ones till about 71 were white labeled, right? The white label would be here, the stamp here. But the ones 71 and on had a label almost just like that, except it was ink stamped. But anyway, I really think Paiste should make a 1950 or a 1990 gram reissue 20-inch, maybe a 1480 gram 18-inch, or even a 1512. I mean, these still sound terrific, but I mean, not so much in the 20, but definitely in the 18. And I do think they should, they're 24 multi. Remember, the 24-inch multi giant beat that's out today is essentially in like the 2950 gram ballpark, which is about the same as a Reverend Al Ride, the 2002. In fact, I think they're the exact same symbol. It's just that the giant beat is lathed like a giant beat, and the Reverend Al is lathed like a 2002. Go on to Paiste in the sound room there. The sound files are great. They're very honest. And compare a Reverend Al 24 to a giant beat. On the crash and stuff, I mean, it's the same weight. It's the same. So, products. So that's it about products, I guess, for now. So let me just play a little. Little sloppy, sorry. Yeah, I don't know. So I did just want to say we're going to do, George and I, we want to do some kind of a subscribe-a-thon. So please, we need to build up the subscribers in Bonzology. Remember, BONZOLOGY with Terry and George, okay? There's a lot of damn good content over there. I think we only have like 1,400 subscribers. Now, don't get me wrong, 1,400 is a good amount of subscribers, especially when people, on YouTube and stuff. But for the quality of the programming, imagine if you had like a PBS thing with a bunch of phones. Like, so everybody, this is the kind of content you get on Bonzology. So, pick up your phones for $100, you get a signed autograph from George Flutis. You get a pencil that I might have used at the Mercantile Exchange. You know what? I think I did. This is one I did used to use at the Merc back in the day. We really like the Dixon Ticonderoga 2.5s because on the back of the mimeograph copies that we'd rip off, they erased very well and then rewrote. Or you could get that broken Ludwig piece. But anyway, so I'm just, I just want to make a video. Again, it'd be nice to do more Led Zeppelin covers. I'm going to put a band together. Should I call it the Terry Keating? I have a list of band names that I've been working on for years. Let me know what you think of some of these. Because band names are obviously kind of cool. So I have a list here on my phone. Be patient, I'm sorry. But a couple of these are kind of cool. Terry Keating Experience, or Freak Show USA, Crazy Town Incorporated. But those aren't, hang on a second. Those are song ideas. Drum ideas. Band names. Muzzle for Moxie. Right? Moxie up there. Muzzle for Moxie. Little alliteration. How about Rats at the Riv? Back in the day, I played a show at the Riviera in Chicago. And it was really bizarro. Like under the stage, again, was like the green room, dressing room. And as I was about to walk up the stairs, it was surprisingly derelict in 1995 at the Riv, or 94 or 5 or whatever the hell it was. And there was a rat just under like the stage, kind of. I mean, I saw it. I was like, hey, that's a rat. And it was doing something, sort of looked at me like I was waiting for it to be like, what are you looking at, buddy? Totally. Bush League. I don't know why I thought that was good. It's not necessarily it's not a play on Bush, the president or anything. Bush League. I just thought it kind of rolled off the tongue. Okay. Bush League. So, again, this is kind of another, I guess it's a boring video. But, I mean, what could I do? What could I play? Well, let me just play a little groove. Okay, again, I have to record some more drums. Let me settle into a groove there. I'll just settle into a groove and just play it. I'm never satisfied with the, like here, I'll play it without the 16ths. But for some reason when I do the, to me it always sounds a little funky on the bass drum. And I don't mean, I mean like funky. So, that was coming. So, again. Hang on. Alright, so I just wanted to get that video out. I'm going to put my own band together. I guess that's what it is. I'm excited about, I thought to myself, I know this is a rambling video, but I really thought I'm just going to put a band together. It's going to be like a jam machine. But so I have players in mind, you know what I mean? But I'm going to be the Rasputin. I'm going to be the benevolent dictator. So again, really more videos on the way. I really appreciate the fandom to the Bonzolium channel. George and I really appreciate the fandom to the Bonzology channel, but we really need to build the subscribers up there. Try to tell every Bonzoite you know to check that out, because George nails that stuff. And his drums, did you hear the Poor Tom? He did a Poor Tom video demonstration. His drums sound exactly like Bonham's. Bonham's obviously playing a set of giant beats there. The hi-hats are identical. George has the snare drum tuned exactly to Bonham's. It's amazing. So, again, we got a George and Terry video coming up. We're going to film here in Bonzolium Studios. Okay? So, again, thanks for watching. New York, good night. Bienvenue. Farewell. I feel needy today. I say that sometimes. So I'm just going to sit here for a minute. Pretend like all of you are here with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, one more time. Little Copeland on the drums.